Hi guys, welcome back to Final Fantasy Tactics, the War of the Lions. This is Epsilon. Today I'm going to be going over the party roster menu and like the classes that we have, and then maybe if we have time going into the next story battle. Okay, so first, this is the party roster screen. If I click cancel, it'll take me out. Yeah, well, okay. There are 28 slots actually, so I don't know why they're arranged by fives. Maybe there's no, I know. I'm pretty sure there's 28 slots. I mean, there's no point in showing you there's empty slots. But, these are the characters we have. We'll also be getting a new character today. I will be dropping this guy. So, for most people, unless you plan on making a bunch of generic NPCs, you won't be dropping the characters you start with unless they're literally awful, and I don't think that really comes up. So, but if you happen to drop somebody, just open them up, go to their equipment, just take all that crap. Just be like, you don't need any of this, sir. You're fine. You're fine. You're absolutely fine. Cancel. Cancel. Menu. Dismissed. Dismiss David? They always give you this, like, really sad sob story when you try to get rid of them. Are you sure? I had hoped I could continue lending my strength to your cause. Yeah, bye. Excuse me. No, not yet. Cancel. Okay, we have people. So let's look at the menu here in, detail, I guess. First, you have the equipment screen. It's pretty self-explanatory. Equip, you pick something, it'll let you, see what it does, see what it does, wow. See what it does, apply it to your character, so on and so forth. Optimize will give you the best equipment for yourself, and if there was a difference, it would show you the differences right up here, and here, and here. So yeah. It's kind of self-explanatory. I don't feel the need to go into that. Different classes can equip different equipment. Surprise! These two are the meat of the game. You have the abilities here. First of all, we're going to learn some. The abilities are linked to the jobs themselves, and you learn the ability. Excuse me. Learn the abilities by going into the jobs and picking them. Something I'm going to teach every single one of my characters is stone. I think I've mentioned this, but stone is super helpful in that even when you've got nothing to do, you can throw stones at each other. Just defend, I'll take that. Now, Ramza, we're going to get him to Dark Knight because it's the best class, but to do that requires leveling up a whole bunch of classes. So we're just going to keep Ramza as a Squire until he learns all of the abilities. Then we're going to take him to a Chemist until he has learned all of the abilities and hit job level 9, and then we'll move over to Knight, and then Mage, and then Archer, or Knight, and then White Mage, and then Archer, and then Black Mage, back and forth, basically, so he can learn all the abilities. They're all going to go up to level 9 and learn all abilities for him, because he has to do that, except for Squire, mostly because Ramza's Squire class, I've mentioned, is a unique class for him, and he can learn Ultima if he's ever hit with it. And there are a few story battles in the game where, like, these monsters there's some assassins are, like, throwing around Ultimas, and you'll want to stick him as a Squire so he can be hit by it and learn it. But I don't want him to have got to level 9 yet, because basically I want him to gain experience. I don't like wasting experience. It's a problem, I know. Anyways, Chemist, let's learn some things. That's free, so yeah. No, excuse me. I need to learn. Yes. I think that. Yeah, that's what I need. Unless they're going to specifically be a chemist for a while, that's going to be the two things I give them: potion abilities and Phoenix down, so they can heal and revive. So that's what they need. We're not going to learn the abilities from the other two, because I don't think we have enough points. No, for any kind of abilities there. So then you assign the abilities. The top one here you can't change. It's just whatever your job is. The second one is linked to all the other jobs you've unlocked, even if you don't have any abilities in those jobs yet, like Knight and Archer. So yeah, he's getting items so he can heal. I don't have any reaction abilities. So this, yeah, I don't think we'll have anybody who can learn reaction abilities. So this little thing here, let's check, is the reaction ability slot, and it's where they'll put things like counter tackle, counter attack, counter rush, auto regime. Basically, whenever your character, something happens to them under specific circumstances, depending on the ability, they'll react. That's about all we have. This is the extra ability. I don't know what that slot's actually called, but it basically lets you, like, you have the defend ability, you have the re-equip ability, or, like, it'll let you, like, there are other ones that, like, equip crossbows, equip heavy armor, stuff like that let you do things that your class couldn't normally do, but isn't necessarily a collection of abilities linked to a job. So I defend, because I don't need re-equip, because the chance that we're going to have our armor destroyed or stolen this early in the game is really low. And these are move abilities, things that happen when you move. That either, like, give you more movement, or let you negate certain movement things, like let you jump higher, or let you walk on lava, or something like that. As well as doing things when you walk, like Treasure Hunter, which, when you stand on specific squares, which will matter for much later in the game, you can pick up items. That's basically it. And the only two classes we have at the moment are Squire and Chemist. Let's get our new guy before I work on any of them. So this is how you get a new generic. No, not the outfitter. Warriors Guild. You go in there. We've already got rid of the guy we wanted to get rid of. So the first character from Talpeo we will be getting is... I need you to have more NPC. No. More NPC? What am I saying? More MP. 10. No. Let's try it one more time. 11. That's better. So, yeah. Would you like to hire this one? Hire. Yes. This warrior goes by the name of Lambert. No, he doesn't. That's a silly name. This particular man will be named Q. And his jobs, eventually, by the end, will be primarily Black Mage and secondary Summoner. I'll probably also get him some abilities from, like, the Calculator and the Mystic for his reaction and extra abilities. I'm not sure yet what I want his move ability to be. So yeah, so you pick the person, you like them, you say yes, you can name them. There's some sexism going on in that men are 1,500 and women are 1,400, even though there's no stat differences. So technically, if you wanted to save a little cash, you could pick all women, because you would save yourself some money. But yeah, sexism. Anyways, do come again. We'll go through the tavern and that later. Back to the party rosters. Now we have Q somewhere. Q. We are automatically going to change your job. Oh, stop. No. Cancel. Menu. Job. So this is the job wheel. There's not really much unlocked yet, because we've not really gotten... This is like we had the first real battle of the game. Like, there's nothing unlocked. But this is the job wheel. As the characters unlock more jobs, the wheel will fill up with those jobs, and then you can see what it requires to get to them. So, for now, Q is going to be a chemist, since chemist is the base for the magic classes. Equipment optimized. Now, I don't think if I showed that. I think you noticed it when I was opening his menu. The people you hire come with their own equipment. If I were to dismiss him now without taking off his equipment, he would take that with him. It would be gone. Which is why we stripped David with a Y, before I sent him on his merry way. Because I'm going to be selling his equipment later for a little bit extra cash. For now, we're going to teach Q some new abilities. First, Chemist. As always, he's going to get Potion. And, excuse me, down here. And Phoenix down. I don't think there's anything else. This next one will probably be the antidotes, I know. Okay. The antidotes, the eye drops, the equizards, all that stuff in there. Where's the re-equip? It's free. Give it to me. Thanks. And then we'll go to Squire. Yeah, I know. Where's Stone? Learn Stone? Okay. Learn Defend? Okay. And then we will set his abilities. So for a while, he's actually going to be one of our best healers. him and the other chemist chick we have, although she'll be going away too. We only need 5 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can drop 2 more of these. So I'll probably do that at some point. So, instead of boring you with those kinds of details, I'm going to move straight to Delita. So, as it says here, Delita is a guest, which means we don't actually get to control him in battle, but we do get to pick his abilities, which I think is weird, but whatever. For Delita and the other guest party member who we're going to be getting next battle, like literally next battle, I don't want to change this job. I'm going to let them stew on their Squire. No. Cancel. Their Squire abilities, Squire points, JP, until they can get JP boost. Because since they'll be used in so few battles, I'll want them to get as much JP as they possibly can, and that is the best way to do it. So, yeah. So he's just gonna wait around. I guess I can give him items. Nope, 17 job points in Chemist. Never mind, you don't know anything, you're just going to be just like that. That's fine. It's totally fine. Okay, so just give me a second, and I will update everyone's jobs. I'll drop 2 more members, because we don't need them. I might pull up the 3rd one already, too. And then we'll go from there. So I'll see you in just a second. Okay, we're back. So I dropped another guy, and we now have the new character Mirin, who's the 2nd Talpeo clan member. I don't recall when they gave me the list whether the person behind Mirin said the name or gender, so I'm going with Mirin, because I know that's the D&D character they play, and also because without it there'll be one other girl, which means our party would just be a huge sausage fest, and I need a little femininity in my party. So we're going with Mirin. Mirin's ultimate job class will be main job thief, 2nd job dragoon, which means she will be so fast, jumping everywhere, stealing all the things. As a thief, that means she's going to be in my party so much in the later story battles, because I'm going to have to steal the important characters' equipment from them so that my party has access to it. So, Mirin's probably not going to see a lot of play in the beginning, and then a lot of play at the end. So, yay, Mirin. I didn't really have much to work with for the other ones. I just made sure that they each both had... see, I say a thing, and then it turns out to be a lie. I need to assign. Thank you. I'm glad I double-checked, though, because that could have been bad if we went into battle and he didn't have that ability. So I just went through and made sure that each had both items or fundaments equipped, whatever. I guess I can give you items. I don't think you... Do you have any abilities with items? Oh, okay, you start with, potion and stuff. Well, let's assign you items as well, just in case. There you go. So that's about it. There's nothing really specifically important about it. I will take this chance, though, to tell you about the menu screen, because this will be the only time I do it. So first up, here's their portrait. I don't really think I need to tell you anything about the portrait. Up here next to it is their level. This is independent of their job level, and it's just a general indicator of how strong they are. Every 100 experience points, you gain a new level. And usually, most actions will get you around, I want to say 7 to 12 points. It depends on what you're doing and who you're doing it to. The baseline is 10, so, Ramza has the ability that ups his attack. So if you use that on himself, which he has to, since he's the same level as himself, and it's targeting himself, he'll just get 10 experience, and done, and that's it. So, meanwhile, if he throws a stone at an enemy 30 levels higher than him, well, first of all, he's going to die in that battle. But if he somehow doesn't, he would gain 15, 20 experience points from that. Meanwhile, if he was throwing it at babies, he'd get 5, 6, 7 experience points. Anyways, health points are health points. These reach 0, you die. Kinda straightforward. MP is magic points. This is what you use to cast spells, and there might be some other abilities that use them, but I'm not sure. And CT is your charge time. This tells you how much time you have left until your next turn. As I understand it, it uses basically a tick system. So you see your speed right here, and Grom's speed is 6. So every, tick, every, speed calculation the game does every second, it will add 6 more to his charge counter. Once that counter reaches 100, Ram's turn will come up. And generally, most of the characters, like, their turns will come up in a clump. So you have, like, all of you and all of them. And then specifically fast or slow characters will slowly drift away from those clumps. Movement is the total range, assuming you're on a flat surface, that you can move from your spot in any one direction. The game only cares about, not diagonal, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, like left and right, up and down. It doesn't calculate diagonals, or rather, it's 5 squares in front of you in a straight line, and to your right, and then there's a diagonal line connecting those two, and then it fills in that area where you can move as well. It's much better than, like, say, the way 4th edition does it. Anyways, I won't get into that. Jump is the number of spaces you can go up or down, actually, now that I think about it, if you're jumping off of something. This is your weapons. This is your right hand and left hand. He has nothing in his left hand, so he has nothing there. His attack power is 4, and his bonus to accuracy is 5%. So he hits 5% better because he has that weapon. And this is basically his stats. His base stat is 5 attack damage, 5 magic damage. Let's see. And these are his evasion stats. They determine, basically, his chance of counter abilities going off, his chance of dodging physical attacks, and his chance of dodging magical attacks. And that's pretty much... Ooh, no, wait, up here. Here's your name. This is your spot in the... Up next to your name is your spot in the party roster. Under it is your class, and then right here to the left, bottom left of it, is your astrological sign. At the end of this video, I will post a chart of the astrological signs. In this game, each astrological sign has relationships with the others that say basically, like, if Scorpio is attacking, and this is completely random, so this might not be true, like the signs I'm naming. The chart will have what the actual relationships are. But say I'm a Scorpio, and I attack a Cancer, and I have like a positive bonus to the relationship there, I would do more damage to them. On the flip side, if I was healing a Cancer, I would also heal them for more. And of course, the opposite of true, if you have a negative relationship with them, you do less damage, and of course, they would, well, depending on which one it is, might do less damage to you, but also, you can't heal them as much, your buffs don't last as long on them, stuff like that. That brings me here, to bravery and faith. So, these are kind of esoteric, in that it's really hard to get them to move. Well, it's not hard, it's tedious to get them to move. Bravery is exactly what it sounds like, and doesn't have much of a bearing on anything unless it hits either 99 or drops below, I think, 20. I'm not sure what the number is. If it gets too low, your character will start fleeing from battle, and if it hits 0, if I'm correct, you turn into a chicken. If it hits 99, your character gets much more powerful, but also goes berserk. For faith, excuse me, something caught in my throat. For faith, that's basically how much magic can affect you. So at 99, magic affects you to its full potential. This means, like, buffs will last as long as they possibly can on you. Attack magic will do the most damage to you. Healing magic will heal you the most. It's sort of like a magical resistance kind of thing. If it hits 0, and there is a character in the game, who I won't give away whose faith is permanently stuck at 0, magic cannot affect them. They can't be hit by attack magic. Buffs, well, most buffs, depends on what the source is, can't be applied to them. They can't be healed by magic, just like that. Is there anything else? I want to go over the menu before we start going into the next battle. So that's basically that. You can sort the people according to, you can look, beneath them is the thing. You can look at how much HP, MP. I don't know why you would look at that. Level experience. What is, bravery and faith. Brotha! Look at their brotha! Move lets you pick where you want to go out of a list, which is really helpful if you're far away from somewhere, because this map gets pretty big. And normally you can just, click it and go there, but sometimes it's really far away and you don't remember how to get back. That's helpful. The Chronicle is basically just, it lets you see all of the things that happened in the game so far. You can look at them again. You can read about important people. I'll go through all of these, actually. I will go through all of these after the next battle, because we're going to be getting a character in that battle, and I want to include him as well. Let's see, tutorial is tutorial. Data is how you save. Options is game options. You know, return to menu is return to menu. I don't think you need an explanation for those. You're smart. You've already seen what the Warriors Guild is. Next is the Outfitter, which, as you may have guessed, is where you can buy and sell items. We will be spending a lot of time in here. I don't really want to buy anything at the moment, but yeah, it's the item shop. It's a general item shop that has everything. You can go in the fitting room and be like, hey, show me the best clothes that would work on Mirren right now. And then it would show you, like, she needs a broadsword. She could wield that, and she would have 1 more attack damage. Do you want to do that? And you could click yes, and then you could, like, buy it, and click done, and she would automatically equip it. It's kind of helpful. Later in the game, when there are items that you might want for their properties more than just their stats, it becomes less useful, but early in the game, that's generally how I will be equipping people. I'll just shove them in the shop and be like, well, I'll take them into the party roster, optimize them there, and then send them in the shop and be like, okay, is there anything better than what we already have on you? So yeah, that's that. My thanks to you too, Mr. Merchant. And finally, there's the tavern. I'll go over the tavern. Excuse me. The tavern is where you can get rumors and later small jobs. I'll read all of these at the same time I go through the personae in after the next battle, so we can read all of these together. So yeah, there's that. Okay, I guess it's time to head into battle. I'm gonna save the game just in case we don't die. I guess I've sent away 2 of our stronger units and brought in 2 level 1 characters who don't know anything, so this next battle could be really hard for us. So, we'll see. Before we do that, I'm going to get something to drink, and I'm going to cut the recording, so I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, we've saved the game. Let's go into the next battle. Oh, that's right. Here's a cutscene from when you try to leave Darylin. Barbaneth Belv, a great hero in his own right, who had attained the distinguished title of Knight Gallant, approaches the hour of his death. The bell of Mance in the waning days of the 50 Years' War. Excuse me, what kind of voice should I use for Barbaneth? I don't think I'm going to be seeing him very often, so let's do something ridiculous that I never have to listen to again. Knight Gallant Barbaneth Belv. What? What news of the war? I wonder if that was understandable. The Order has struck Zalbag. We'll be seeing him a lot. The Order has struck a great blow. Limbury is ours once more. We'll be able to recall our forces in Zeltinia anon. All goes as planned, Lord Father, be not troubled. The envoy dispatched to Advocate Lenario has returned. He has agreed to your proposal, Lord Father. Good, very good. Then the war will die with me. Father? There now, Alma. Do you want my last memory of you to be of tears? Cats are meowing. Where is that Ramza? He should be here at your side. Dice Dark, Zalbag, you are dear to me, but Ramza is no less so. Oh, he be not of the issue of the womb that bore you, my sons. Still my blood courses his veins. Watch after him. I don't know if they mention it right here, but Alma is also a half-brother to Zalbag and Dice Dark. Alma and Ramza are full siblings. Lord Father! You forget yourself, Ramza. You have come. Good. Let me look upon once more your face. Lord Father. How long has it been you've grown into a fine young man? I would hear of your studies. You've been at the academy since spring, is it? Really? Is it really important right now, Barbaneth? Stoic silence. Hear me, Ramza. For generations, we Bales have stood foremost of those who serve the crown. Ours is the soul of the knight. Become a knight worthy of your name. Tolerate no injustice. Stray not from the true path. You will know the path you must walk. A Bale can walk no other. So it's going to prove to be a lie, probably. I will not fail you, father. Your friend, Delita, he is a good boy. He is low-born, but he can serve you well. I've made arrangements for him to enter the academy. You should have seen the look on the headmaster's face. In the years ahead, he will need someone whom you can trust. You could do far worse than Delita. As you say, father. Take care of your sister. And show these brothers of yours what it is to be a knight. And then he promptly dies. Promptly dies. I'm going to save the game just in case we lose the next battle. I don't want to have to go through that that cutscene again. Okay? Okay. Good for us. Anyways, now on to the battle in Mandalia Plains. Who are we going to take? I want to make sure that our new people get a little use. So, Mirren, Q, and I'm going to have Delta with us. He has items, so let's bring the most powerful squire we have, because there's no reason to not. Actually, I want to switch these two. Okay. Because we're going to get a guest in this battle, and he is suicidally overconfident. It's great. Oh, that was weird. Looks like this one's still alive. What do we do with him? What do you think we do with him? Right, then. Your luck's run out, knave, if ever you had any. Blast! One of the Order's patrols! Sorry, there's no explanation for the last. It's just been one of the Order's patrols. Blast! One of the Order's patrols. The Corpse Brigade. Ah, I forgot what I did with the Delita's voice. The Corpse Brigade! They've a hostage in their midst. Our first order is to be the must be active. We're gonna go with the we must rescue their captive. Because that is the better thing to say. We must rescue their captive. To do less would be unbecoming of men of the Order. That, of course, changes the objective to protecting Argath. If we had chosen the first option, the battle would have simply been defeat all of our enemies. Which is doable, but it's not as good. You're not as good of a person if you don't protect Argath. Speaking of which, Argath is going to be the new guest to our party. He's going to be basically a carbon copy of Delita, only Delita has like a few extra squire abilities, and Argath has knight abilities as a squire. So, anyways, I need a proper voice for him. Reinforcements, and none too soon! That's right. I'm going to go with like a high-pitched Stewie Griffin voice for Argath. Maybe without the accent. I don't know. I'm not very good at like maintaining accents. I can do one for like a couple of seconds, but then I'm like, I've lost it. Except pseudo-British. How nice is it to have a pet cat? Oswin. Yeah. So, yeah, they all run over to immediately murder Argath. Just immediately murder him. And he is not going to do the sensible thing and run the hell away. He's going to run straight at them. Which means if we don't get over there to heal him pretty much immediately, he's going to get surrounded and die. And sometimes, if you're not fast enough, that just happens anyways. Or if you're unlucky and they get a crit or something. It's just It's really hard, because you can't grind or anything before you come here. Yes, that's fine. No. I need everybody to have as much speed possible to make sure they get to Argath. Excuse me. Delete, move your head. I need to click there. You, on the other hand, I don't know. If you can reach him, throw him a potion. Ah, gods below. Cancel. Cancel. Nope, nope, just wait. Just wait. Just wait, it's gonna be fine. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Don't be crazy, Argath. Don't be crazy. Giddy, giddy, giddy. What are you doing, Deladin? Why are you wandering over there? Oh, good. Okay, I don't know why he has the potion power in this battle, because in literally none of the battles I've ever fought with him before has he ever done that. It figures. Like, I've played through this game 4 or 5 times, and lost this battle so many times because he just suicides himself. And then when I'm like, yeah, he suicides himself every time. When I'm filming, he's like, no, I'm going to heal and run away. I'm going to do a sensible thing. Because, of course, that's what he does. Ugh, whatever. Of course. So mad now. I'm so mad. So mad I'm gonna murder this man. Murder! Yes, I confirm. We need to get... So, Mirren and Q... Well, we'll talk about Mirren now. Mirren specifically is going to be working on getting to Thief. To do that, she needs to upgrade Squire and then Archer. And then from Archer to a Thief. She also is going to be a secondary Dragoon, which means she's going to need to go through up to Nightline as well. Wait. I think she'll need ninja abilities too to be a Dragoon, but I'm not sure. It might be the other way around. I won't make any confirmatory noises on that. I'm not entirely exactly sure of, like, the job tree, so... At least not in its later stages. I know there are gender-specific jobs. Women can become dancers if they go through the Night line, and men can become bards if they go through the Mages line. And anybody who, I think it's Masters every class? Maybe it's not Masters, because it seems like a lot. I know that anybody can become a Mine, which lets them basically have any ability. They mimic anything that happens on the battlefield. But I don't remember the requirements. I know it's like the very last class at the top of like the culmination of both trees, though. Excuse me, that was very rude of you to just stab me like that. Like, why is the thief over here? He's just like, I'm a cover my face. I ain't gonna fight. I ain't gonna help anybody at all. Screw him. Can we get next to... No. No, no, no. Let's look at the ATB. Let's see. Argath. Ramza. Ramza has item. Yes, Marin. I need to see... Can I see... these items? Crit? No, no, stop. Okay. Chemist. You do have potion. Okay, you can heal yourself then. You'll be fine. Can we move back to this guy? Right over here and shank this man. Yep, that's right. I'm having my healer shank somebody. First of all, because Q is not going to end up being a healer. I mean, he is right now because he's a chemist. He's our healer, but yeah. Just shank. Thank you. Kill him, Argath. Kill him. Thank you, Argath. Such powerful, manly stabbing arms. Can he reach anybody of importance? I will move him over here so that he can... Oh, wait, this cat's an enemy. This cat's an enemy. Let's murder this cat. This cat deserves to die. Get the muse. Yes. Ow. Face. Cat face. Anyways, I'm moving him back over here again to make sure that these guys can't get through here. And I'm gonna do that. Items. Heal thyself. Yes. See, this is why I like items, because they're instantaneous, and they don't have any... They're not affected at all by your faith. There's no wait time. The only downside is, of course, they cost money. And unless you grind, having enough money to both outfit your people and keep all the items you need is actually really kind of tricky. I will be doing a little grinding, mostly because since I'm adding 8 generic NPCs and we're using all of the name NPCs to make sure that they all are at the proper level whenever we get to a new story battle, I'm going to have to grind some of them, which means we're going to have enough money. We will have enough money. You clawing my face out? Stop. Bad kitty. Bad kitty. No. Cowardly kitty. Come on, Delita. Really? Really? Your arms are weaker than Argath's? You should feel insulted. Because Argath is a pansy. I'm just going to let them take care of him. I'm not even going to put my units over there. Excuse me. Would you pardon me with the knives and the stabbing? I guess go over here and throw a rock at his face. I love doing that. Just getting someone perpendicular and just throwing a rock in the face, because I like imagining things as they happen, like, in-game, and she just, like, runs over, stands next to Ramza, and just, like, throws a rock in his face as she passes by. He's so taken aback that he steps backward. He's like, the fuck you doing? Jesus, woman, be more respectful. Like, stab me or something, like a decent human being. Don't throw rocks at me. That's just so rude. Yes, stab this man. I don't know why he's not attacking us. I feel something weird is going on. Because Argath was acting sensibly, and this thief guy who... Speaking of which, that is like the thief class skin? It's what they look like, basically. Generic thieves. And I don't know why this thief guy isn't actually doing anything other than defending. It's really weird. I did, please. Thank you. The problem with the touch controls in this game is they're really, really picky. Like, they need you to be really specific, and it's hard to be that specific. Yeah, we're gonna do... No, don't attack. What are you doing? I need to turn off this menu thing so it stops asking me. We're still in the early episodes, so I'm okay with leaving it up for right now. It's not going to do 6 damage. It's going to do 3. Yeah. Stones will say they do so much damage, but they almost always do half of that damage. I have no idea why. Ow. That was my face. What? Really? Really? There was a rod over there? So rude. Go, Delita. No. Don't use a potion. Our battle's about to be over. You wasteful man. Ugh. So, see, that is why I'm uncomfortable with giving... I'll do it because they need the healing, but I don't like it when the guest character is basically like, oh, I've lost 3 HP, I'm going to use a potion now. Why? What are you doing? Stop. Come on, kill him. Kill him with a rock. Yeah! She got 20 experience for that. Brutally murdered! Success! Actually, how much? Can't kill both of them. So you are going to use a potion, as you should, as a healer. You can't take 2 attacks, you'll go down. At least at 16 HP you will. And move you out of the way so she can stab that cat. Oh, Argath, I forgot about him. I do that. I tend to forget about him in battle. Luckily, after this battle, it won't matter if he goes down, because as a guest, he can just pass right on out. It won't make any difference at all. Let us stab this cat with our really boring basic melee attack. And murder. And then we'll have Mirren. It is Mirren, isn't it? Maybe it's Isamain. Isamain? Isamain. I don't really know how to pronounce her name. But he is trapped now. Trapped like a rat. He cannot escape. Oh, don't be stabbing my girls. That's so rude. Come on. Oh, that guy's about to turn to a crystal. I'm going to move Mirren closer. Just so she can partake of one of these crystals if this guy isn't dead first. Yeah, I'm sure. And have everybody else throwing rocks at Mr. Thief. I'm afraid our guests are going to get these crystals, because they will use them to heal instead of get abilities. And at this point in the battle, getting abilities is a much better use of them. That's right, I threw a rock at you. Suck it. You can't go anywhere. I laugh at you. Metal stone. 75% chance to hit. That's not very good. Oh, it did a full 10 damage. I'm so surprised. Well, we're not going to be getting to the... No, don't move. What are you doing? I'm surprised we are going to... We're not going to be getting those crystals. We're just going to be murdering this man. Unless she misses. She missed! Oh, treasure chest. Okay, one of the guests can get that. Get that. Get it, Delita. What are you getting us? A broadsword. That's... Okay. I guess that's a thing. That's fine. Go, Argath. Go, Argath. Go, Argath. What you doing over there now? Argath now. That's right. Just murder the girl. Oh, you missed. You're screwed. You're so screwed. Gimbert. What a name. Ugh. I am going to wait, actually, because I want that treasure. And maybe he can reach it. No? Really? But I want it. We're not going to murder this dude yet. We're going to wait, because I want that treasure. Go, Mirren. Get the treasure. Move here? Yes? A dagger. That's garbage. That was truly garbage. But okay. To get some experience from Mirren, here's the fun thing with stones. They do crap damage, right? Yeah. It's just total crap damage. But you get experience for hitting your friends. I don't really use that exploit very much. I tend to use it in the beginning with the stone ability. And I won't, like, go into a battle and have everyone throw stones at each other just over and over until they level up. But sometimes when I'm like, you're lagging behind and you need a little bit of experience, I'm like, why don't you smash one of our guests with a stone? Then we win? Oh my god. Forsooth. Forsooth. Okay. Murder him. Please. You're gonna do 3 damage if you hit. Ugh. You gain that job level Q. I don't know how. I don't know how throwing rocks. I guess it helps your aim as a chemist. You can throw a rock, you can throw a potion. Just stab him. Oh my god. Oh my god. Move over here so you won't get murdered. This is a main. He's gonna wander off somewhere. Really? You're gonna stab him? I guess he is the healer, so that does make sense. Ooh, there's a crystal. There's a crystal. We're not gonna get it. Delita finishes the battle for us. Are you harmed? I'll be fine. It is for the Marquis's safety, I fear. The Marquis. I don't think Marquis is how you say that. Marquis? I think it's... Marquis. It's like a duke. I don't know how to pronounce it. The Marquis de the Marquis Elmdor de Limbury was here? The very same. And to whom do I owe my gratitude? We are Knight's Apprentice from the Academy at Garland. We may be able to help you, but first I would hear more. Loot, we won. Monies! We loot the corpses! Find a potion! And a potion! Find a potion and a potion. And 700 gil. My name is Argath, a knight in His Excellency the Marquis Elmdor de Limberry's household. A knight, you say? Well, truth be told, I am a Knight's Apprentice, as are you, if I'm not far mistaken. A fellow knight in training, then. I am Ronza Beolv, and this is Delita Errol, my friend, my trusted friend. Beolv? You're none of the Beolvs of the Order of the Northern Sky, are you? What fantastic luck! A blessing in the midst of disaster. What? Oh, hi, my hands. The Order can help me rescue the Marquis. It must! He's held captive. Sorry, he's held captive. They took him hostage, yes, but he still lives. Oh, heavens, what just happened? We must act quickly if he is to remain so. Should he be killed, I will lose everything. That's right. Think of yourself. You simply must help me. Please, I beg you. Calm yourself. Who's to say your Marquis is to be killed anyway? The Corpse Brigade would not take a man alive, save there were value in keeping him so. Of that you can be sure. There's little the three of us can do to help in any case. I mean, it's not like we have like 6 other people traveling with us who could totally form like a small brigade. But no, just the 3 of us. If the Marquis was taken hostage, Ugros will be in an uproar. You can be sure of that too. Then, before all else, we will report into Ugros. Are we agreed? Agreed. We'll start there. Okay, so that was that battle. We're actually, since we've gotten some money, we're going to go back here. That's nice. Menu, party roster. We're going to drop somebody else. So let me look at my notes to see who the next person is supposed to be. No, that's the wrong note. Here it is. A samurai time mage. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let's... Mirren, no, we're not dropping you. Templeton. I guess we'll try and get him to Samurai first, because I know Time Mage is just Chemist, Black Mage, Time Mage, so it's really easy to get to, but Samurai will take more time, so we need a Squire. So, hi there. Oops. But just... Stop that. I don't know why this thing is suddenly appearing at the bottom. It's really bad. Go away. Menu. Equipment, actually. And we need to get over to Templeton. To remove all of his stuff. So sorry, Templeton. So sorry. I mean, not really, but I can at least pretend. What? You have to go, Templeton? Won't you rethink this? We've come this far together. Like, just a day's ride out into that field over there. We've been together for so long. I'll miss you, Templeton. Dismiss you? Ha! Cancel. And Warrior's Guild. Get a male soldier. 43. I could keep rolling until we get a 45 HP, but I don't care that much. Especially because he's going to be a mage too, isn't he? So the name that I was given, I don't... oh, that's right. I was trying to type it, like, with my keyboard. Delete is... Tlaloc? Tlaloc? I feel like I've heard of that name. I think I've heard that name. I don't know. I'll look it up later. Tlaloc. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. That's why I'm here. Do come again. We will. Now we're going to go, actually, I guess I'll end the episode here. In between episodes, I will work on updating their equipment. I'm going to sell some extra crap that we have, because, of course, the ones we hired came with stuff, and then we just picked up some crap. So I can get that, and get a few more potions. I'll need that. Now, before I go, like, Mandalia Plain here, when I cross over it, heading back towards Egros, there's a chance we'll be in a random battle, and if we are, I will show it. I'm going to show the all the story battles that take place, and I'll show any random battles if it's the first kind of random battle we've had there. I'll also show them when something really interesting has happened, but usually I'll just skip over the random battles because nothing really interesting is happening. So yeah, you'll get to see the first ones. You'll see what a random battle like is in that place, because they're different for different areas. But after the first one, I won't show you again unless something cool is happening. Because sometimes stuff happens, like you'll come across somebody being attacked, or like some monsters will try to decide to join your side or something. Like, things can happen randomly, but those are rare. So most of the time, I'll just be like, yep, another battle, keep going. Okay, so this has been Epsilon. Like, leave a comment, subscribe, the whole thing you hear at the end of every YouTube video. I'd be super duper grateful, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.